Rain taps softly against the kitchen window. Not loud, not stormy, just a gentle rhythm that fills the quiet house like music. Outside, the world is wrapped in silver mist. The garden glistens under the rain. Inside, everything is warm. A kettle hums softly on the stove. Wooden shelves glow amber beneath hanging lights. You pull your cardigan tighter around yourself and step barefoot across the wooden floor. It creaks gently beneath your weight. Morning came slowly today. No alarms, no rushing, no crowded trains or endless notifications. Just rain, silence, and the feeling of being safely tucked away from the world. The garden looks sleepy in the rain. Tomato vines bow under the weight of water droplets. Mint leaves shimmer dark green. Tiny streams of rainwater slide between the vegetable rows. You smile softly. Today feels like a soup day. You reach for a woven basket hanging by the door and step outside beneath the covered porch. Cool air brushes against your skin immediately, carrying the scent of wet soil and cedar wood. The rain sounds louder here. Tap, 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 tap. Every leaf has its own rhythm. You crouch beside the garden bed and gently pull free a few carrots. Earth clings stubbornly to their crooked shapes. Nothing from the garden looks perfect. Nearby, green onions sway lightly in the rain, roots still buried deep in dark soil. The carrots twist oddly. The tomatoes crack too easily. The lettuce grows unevenly. But somehow, that makes everything feel more alive. You gather herbs carefully, thyme, parsley, green onions, letting their scent linger. By the time you return inside, tiny raindrops cling to your sleeves. The warmth of the kitchen embraces you instantly. You place the vegetables onto the counter one by one. Their colors seem brighter. Simple ingredients. Nothing expensive, nothing luxurious. Yet somehow, seeing them lined up like this fills your chest with comfort. You wash the vegetables slowly beneath cool running water. Rain continues tapping against the windows. The knife begins its quiet rhythm against the cutting board. Tock, tock, tock. Carrots slice into uneven rounds. Green onions scatter into tiny rings. Garlic releases its rich aroma the moment your blade presses into it. The kitchen slowly fills with scent. Earthy, warm, familiar. You heat oil in a heavy pot. The soft crackle when onions hit the surface feels strangely comforting. Steam rises gently, fogging the nearby window as garlic and herbs begin to soften. Outside, wind moves through the trees. You can hear branches swaying faintly. The sound wraps around the kitchen like a blanket. You stir slowly. There is no rush. That's the beautiful thing about cooking at home, when no one is timing you. No pressure for perfection, just warmth, just care. You add the carrots next. Then tomatoes, chopped roughly by hand, their juices blending into the vegetables. The colors melt together beautifully. You pour broth slowly into the pot. The soup comes alive with a gentle bubbling sound. Steam curls upward lazily. You lean against the counter, holding a warm mug of tea while everything simmers quietly. Rainwater races down the windows in tiny rivers. For a moment, the whole world feels slower. And maybe that's why meals like this matter so much. Not because they're impressive, but because they allow you to pause long enough to feel alive again. Luxury often asks you to chase more. Bigger houses, more expensive dinners, faster lives. But simple meals ask for something entirely different. Presence. A bowl of soup eaten slowly while rain falls outside. Fresh bread torn apart by hand. Tea warming cold fingers after a long day. Maybe comfort was never hidden inside luxury at all. Maybe it was always here. The soup continues simmering while you prepare dough. Flour dusts the counter like snow. Your fingers knead slowly, folding warmth into the dough with practiced movements. Outside, thunder rumbles faintly in the distance. Not frightening, just cozy. You shape the dough into uneven circles and place them onto a hot pan. Soon the kitchen fills with the smell of toasted bread. Golden spots bloom slowly. The sound is soft. Tiny crackles, warm air, rainfall. Everything blends together. You open the window slightly wider. Cool, damp air slips inside immediately, carrying the scent of pine trees. Somewhere nearby, birds chirp softly despite the rain. You close your eyes for a second, listening. Nature never fully goes silent. The soup, the rain, wind through leaves, your own breathing slowing down. Eventually, the meal is ready. You ladle soup into a deep ceramic bowl. Fresh herbs scatter across the surface like little pieces of green confetti. The bread rests beside it, wrapped in cloth, still warm enough to steam when torn open. Garden vegetables. Homemade bread. Your entire home smells rich with comfort. You carry the bowl toward the window and sit quietly at the small wooden table. You dip bread into the soup carefully and take the first bite. Warmth spreads through your chest immediately, like being understood. And maybe that's what food truly is at its best. Not performance, not status, but something that quietly takes care of you. Food is memory. Food is comfort. Outside, the rain slowly begins to soften. Droplets slide lazily from the roof edges. The sky remains gray, but lighter. No scrolling, just the peaceful sound of nature. A simple meal shared in peace is worth more than the most luxurious life in the world.